Hello everyone, my name is Celine Paramundayil. I am the NGO representative of the Medical Mission Sisters to the United Nations. This year, the Medical Mission Sisters association with the UN is turning 25 years. And I am happy to wish each one of you Happy Jubilee. I'd like to introduce Leah, our latest intern to the UN. And Leah, why don't you introduce yourself?
Of course. Hello everyone, my name is Leah Kai and I'm a second year student at Marymount Manhattan College and I am pursuing a bachelor's degree in international relations and I'm very happy to be working with Sister Celine and learning more about the UN structure and what civil society can do in bringing the voices of those in need to the table and to the world leaders.
Let us welcome to the UN.
Yeah, of course, let's go!
Welcome to the United Nations.
But that is one of the problems of world leaders, is that they talk too much and they listen too little.
The highlight of my experience, one, is Sustainable Development Goals. Almost 3 years, we, the civil society, collaborated with the government and other stakeholders to formulate the 17 Sustainable Development Goals through open working group. The good news is that, for the first time, the 3 dimensions of development, namely social, economic and environment dimensions, were integrated in the SDGs. It is also the first time development goals are universally applicable both for the developed and developing countries and is based on human right framework, leaving no one behind. So many people are left behind and we have to bring them to the mainstream. The second highlight is about the Paris Climate Agreement. We have done a lot of advocacy around this in New York as well as in Paris, and the issue of climate crisis is ever more serious now. The third issue is of migration. People are forced to migrate from their land due to reasons like climate change, conflict, and for a better life. The UN has passed an agreement through Global Compact on migration for safe, orderly, and regular migration, though countries are resisting it. What I appreciate is the collaboration and network of various groups to achieve the mission of the UN, namely peace and security, advancing human rights and sustainable development and social change. There is a group called Religious at the UN. We meet monthly to reflect and support one another. We have formed another group called Justice Coalition of Religious, JCOR, to network both in New York as well as in country level to advance advocacy for justice and to be the voice of the marginalized. The climate change, it is becoming a real issue for the whole world. It's not only the developing countries but also the developed countries are facing the hurricanes and the flood and the drought. The second one I would like to focus on is inequality and the wealth concentration into very few people. So the gap between the rich and poor are widening worldwide, within countries and between countries. Even the UN is facing this financial crisis. Recently the Secretary General has asked member states to pay their dues because 64 countries have not paid their dues. So he is finding it hard even to pay the salaries of the staff. I'm happy to highlight the signs of hope. Greta Thunberg, Alexandra Villanosa are among the thousands of youth taking the lead and campaigning against climate crisis and other global issues. 150 Catholic institutions, among others, have divested $11 trillion from fossil fuels within a year. Countries are planting trees in the millions recently, for example, India and Ethiopia. The civil society has advocated to end homelessness, and for the first time, the 2020 Commission on Social Development has the priority theme affordable housing and social protection for all. These are encouraging and points towards a better future. We, Medical Mission Sisters, are privileged to be part of the international community to work for common good. My message is that more than ever we need to work for justice because there is no peace without justice. The Sustainable Development Goals are a common platform to uphold human dignity and respect for all. Jesus said, "Peace is what I leave with you." Let us work for justice to experience that peace for all of us. Thank you.